Let's talk about the truth today. And the truth is, those who are in the mainstream media, they don't want to know the truth. And because they don't want to know the truth, they don't want you to know the truth. Because you see, the truth is freeing. You don't have to worry about the lies you've told. In fact, if everyone told the truth, this world will be at peace. But this world, mankind does not tell the truth. We lie too much. And all these lies, they're destroying man. Look at the riots in Los Angeles, Chicago, Dallas, San Antonio, all over the country. All these riots are because of a lie. And the media is they're all telling the same lie. It's all a lie. Oh, they're separating children from their families. They're taking their dads away from their children. Well, if they would have thought about it at first, they wouldn't have broken the law. And if they wouldn't have broken the law, they wouldn't be separated from their children or their parents. Imagine that. Using your brain to think. But you see, there was this one guy named Darwin, Charles Darwin. And he came up with the idea that man evolved. So, if man evolved, how come there are no stories of the evolution? No first-hand accounts, no writings, no verbal stories, nothing. There is nothing to prove the theory of evolution. Nothing. And they say, oh, well, there's a missing link. No, there is not. It's a lie. They survive on lies. You don't need lies. You need the truth. And the truth is, I don't think the media cares one hoot about anybody except themselves. They're all arrogant, egotistical, narcissists that only care about themselves. Well, if we tell this lie, and they tell this lie, and they tell the lie too, people will believe the lie. So we'll just keep telling it. Because if you notice, on the channels, they say the same words. So if you hear just a bunch of people saying the same words, you're going to believe what they said. Except if it comes from the Bible. Then you don't want to believe it. But the truth is in the Bible. Jesus is the truth. He is the way. He is what gives you life. Do you want life? I don't. These people that do all these riots, what do? Sit around and stew? I've got to hate somebody. I've got to be angry. I've got to go out and destroy something. If that's all you think, that ain't much of a life. Think about it. That's all I think. All I think about is destruction, anger, violence. And that's your life? That's what you live for? Really? You don't want love? You don't want to have a husband or a wife? You don't want kids? You don't want to go on vacation? You don't want to have the feeling of accomplishment through having a job. You don't want to fit in by being the member of a church. You don't, what do you want? Anger? Violence? You know, there's going to come a day when it won't be you dishing out the violence. God has his own violence. And when you mess with God, nothing, absolutely nothing is going to stop him. Nothing. Because he is God. He is the Almighty. He knows. He loves. He doesn't want to be dissed. He loves you. I don't care what you do. He created you. He didn't create you to destroy you. He didn't create you so that you can destroy yourself. Stop destroying yourself. Because that's all you're doing in all this riots, anger, violence. You're killing yourselves. And that is what the media wants. Because they don't believe man was created. I don't know what they believe. They probably believe that everything came from absolutely nothing. Now, if you believe that, you've got some serious faith. The problem is your faith is in the wrong thing. Because there wasn't some giant explosion from nothing and everything came from it. You don't have some primordial goop that some lizard crawled out of and now we're human beings. No. That would not happen ever in however many years you want to put on that. Even for eternity. That would not happen. It wouldn't go down like that. Because you've got all the trees, all the grass, all the food, the fruits, the nuts, the vegetables, the meats, the fish, the birds, everything. You're going to tell me that all came from some primordial goop that just came out of an explosion out of nowhere, from nothing. You have mental problems, but you have faith. You've got some serious faith, but it's in the wrong place. Your faith should be in God. Seek Jesus. I'm telling you, seek Jesus, and you will find the answers to a lot of questions. You will find out where you came from. You will find out that he has a future for you that is loving, caring, generous. Don't think God's just going to give you everything. That's not how he works. God is generous. But if you're not going to be responsible with it, which is part of being a person, is being responsible, why would he give it to you? He wouldn't. And we all learn the hard way how to do it. So try it. Just try. And find out how good life is living with Jesus in your life. It is wonderful. It really is.